Hi everyone and welcome back to my home bar and to my channel, the Burrow Home Bar. In Scotland at the moment, things are starting to heat up a little bit for summer. It is starting to get a little bit warmer and the sun is out and it's getting me in the mood for some nice floral cocktails. I always feel like having a nice sort of floral cocktail when the sun comes out, other than a spritz. That is the #1 cocktail for when the sun comes out. And it just got me thinking of sort of an invention for a floral cocktail. This is called High on the Beach, because that's one of my favourite, A, it's my favourite Lana Del Rey song, or one of them, and B, it just reminds me of summer and being on the beach basically, so I thought that was a good name for it. Other than that, it's got absolutely nothing to do with the drink. Yeah, so it's High on the Beach. It's kind of similar to one that I've made on this channel before. I think it was called Grey Skies, I think, and that had gin in it and lavender and tea syrup, so it is slightly similar but it is different as well, so I'm looking forward to this one. I'm going to be using a gin which I've had for a very long time. It's the Secret Garden gin, and it's lavender gin. I got a little set of 3 of them and I've had this for ages, and I found it the other day when I was cleaning my home bar and I thought, oh, lavender gin will work so well in this, because I already had this idea in my head but it was just using regular gin. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes in it. Along with my lavender gin, I have some Rose Liqueur, some Suze. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I should have googled that before doing this video. That's how I say it, Suze. I don't know. Please comment below if you know how it's pronounced. Some lavender bitters, some Earl grey tea syrup. So it's just basically simple syrup with Earl grey tea in it, basically. And it's like this gorgeous dark colour as well. And some egg white powder, because I don't have any egg whites. So that is what this cocktail is today. Enough of me yapping on. I'll get on with High on the Beach, and I'm going to start with my gin, and I don't need to measure it because it's already in 40 mils, so you know, just shove 40 mils right in there. It doesn't smell too lavendery actually. I opened it earlier to smell. It doesn't smell like overly. I was worried that this might be too floral because of the rose and the lavender bitters, and I swithered whether to put the lavender bitters in, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to use 15 mils of this because I feel like it can be quite overpowering. I can have a jigger out. So yeah, just 15 mils I'm going to pop in there. I've only used it a few times, but I can get the feeling that if you overuse it, you know, in a cocktail, it would be a bit pungent maybe. 20 mils of the Rose Liqueur, which is my absolute favourite. This is so good in like Prosecco and things as well. It's so versatile, this liqueur. I love it. It's yummy. One of my favourites. Then 25 mils of the tea syrup. This might be a bit messy. Please don't be. Oh, that's okay. Okay. How's it smelling? It smells like lavender tea. Or rose tea maybe. Maybe the rose come through more. Just a few drops of lavender bitters. 1, 2. I don't want to overpower it. And then just some egg white powder in there. Obviously you can use egg white, which most people do, but like I've said a million times on this channel, it is a lifesaver for when you don't have any egg whites or you don't like the idea of using egg whites. Okay, so that's all the ingredients in the shaker. I'm going to add ice. And again, by using egg white powder, you don't have to dry shake, so that's always a benefit. So make sure this is on. Okay, I'm going to give this a bit of a shake. Very cold, which is quite nice because it's actually a very warm day. I don't know why I'm wearing this long sleeve top at all. Actually roasting. Okay, let's see how that goes. I usually shake it for longer. There's probably going to be hardly any foamy top, but never mind. Okay. The glass that I'm using is just this very cute little small coupe, and I knew that was going to happen as soon as I put it down. It looked so lovely when when it was lying down. Now it's upright, all my lavender's falling off. Come on, play ball. Okay, that is my glass, and now I'm just going to pour this in. I wasn't expecting that colour at all. I'm going to put the last little bit into the shaker because I want to taste it in here. And I also want to try and get a bit more foam on the top. It's not the worst foam top that I've ever done, but it's not the best. Oh well. Okay, and then just a little bit of the lavender on top as well. I think that'll look quite pretty. Who doesn't like a mouthful of dried lavender when they're trying to have a drink, right? Okay, that is my High on the Beach cocktail. I'm going to give it a little sip. This is becoming a tradition of mine now. I just pour a little bit for me so I can taste it for you and let you know what it's like. I'm not sure about that. This is really strong. I thought I only put like 15 mils in here, but that tastes a lot stronger. That tastes quite medicinal. And I don't know if that is what's happening with this when you mix it with florally notes with the rose and the lavender. It was a bit of a risk. It was. Oh, guys. I would definitely drink it. There's not much I wouldn't drink. And I think it's one of those things that will get better the more that you drink it. But I don't think that's actually one of my best cocktails. See, I have said this time and time again on this channel, that when I just make things up on the spot, or like the day before, or a few hours before, or just before filming the videos, sometimes things don't go to plan, and that probably isn't one of my... The other thing is, I don't actually drink tea. Ever. I don't drink tea. And I can taste tea in this as well. It's sort of like, is it the tannins that you taste? I have no idea. I don't know tea, but I can, it's like quite bitter. That's sort of all, yeah, that I'm tasting kind of, and I like bitter. I like a Negroni, but it's bad bitter, not good bitter. Okay, well, there we go. It looks really pretty though, right? I mean, I'm happy with how it looks. Here's the picture. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It looks pretty. Would I serve it to guests? Probably not, or maybe after a few cocktails when they don't realise that it's actually maybe not balanced right. I'll give it another go. I'm going to try it again with different sort of ways. I might take this out and just add something different. Comment below, what do you think I should use in this cocktail other than this Suze or whatever it's called, because I'd love to know your opinions. Thanks as always for watching me at the Burrow Bar, and I will see you next week. Yeah, cheers.